everybody. Welcome to our first short video, our first short PowerSchool video to help you guys navigate the new grading system for the new school year. To get to that, what you have to do is go to the staff resources on our tfd215.org site for TF South, and you are going to go to PowerSchool Teacher Portal. So we made some short videos to keep this short and sweet for you guys. So you go to whatever video you need help with. Or relearning whatever portions of PowerSchool you need to help out. So for this first one, we are going to be working on the home screen, and it's going some options you have on your home screen. So I'm going to pull up our training PowerSchool that we were provided with a couple weeks ago for the teachers that worked on the PowerSchool training. So this would be your home screen. This is where you'll see all your current classes for the school year, the periods for those classes, and some other options to help you with attendance. So the first part I'm going to talk about in this video is right here with our attendance options. There's three of them. There's the single day, the multi-day, the seating chart. The cool thing is if you click on any of these, you could get to all three of them. So I'm going to click on a single day here. That is this chair right here. So once you click on it, it will take you, thought I clicked on it. There we go. It'll take you to your record meeting attendance, and this is for a sample geometry class. So you'll see all your students down here in alphabetical order, and you'll see the different alerts. And if you're not familiar with alerts kind of give us some more information about the student. So you have your health alerts. If I click on one here, we're all familiar with this. If they're diabetic or any other health issues they might have, it'll pop up here from the nurse or administration. Then we have a couple other ones that we don't necessarily use in our district. Discipline alert. This is for, I believe, balance alert if they have any balance alerts. So we don't use those unless they're going to be new for this year. This is a guardian alert. It'll let you know which guardians you can contact and who is responsible for that student. We also have the yellow triangle, which we do use in our district. In the past, we have used it for students with IEPs or other information you need about the student, case managers, accommodations. So I believe that'll be used the same way this school year, but that can be different with e-learning. They might put stuff on there for e-learning also. Not sure on that. So those are different icons you'll see by the students' names. If you are putting in attendance, remember for present, you don't have to put anything in there. So if the student is present that day of e-learning, or if we ever go back to hybrid learning or regular learning, you don't have to do anything for present. If the student is absent, you just click A for absent, go to the next one, and it'll put the A in there for absent. Again, I'm not sure if these will change for our school with e-learning, if they'll give us different icons that we're going to be using or comments. That is yet to be determined. So you have your tardy excuse, parent excuse, school excuse. So your different attendance codes you can put in there. You could also look at multi-day. Say something happened with attendance or you weren't there and the sub was there and you just want to check the student was absent or present. You could look at multi-day, and this will populate based on the student's attendance. We also have our seating chart. Not sure how much we're going to be using this with e-learning, more likely more when we go back to school. But for those that like seating charts, this is where you would do your seating chart. So this is where you would have your students, and on here in real PowerSchool, the school PowerSchool, you would see the student's image also to help you with that. So identifying a student in your class. What's really cool is you go from your seating chart, you want to design your seating chart. So for that, you have a couple options. You could set up rows in your classroom. You could set up tables. Say your science classroom, you have tables. You could set up tables. Or you could set up this chairs, random chairs throughout your room. And we have different objects also we could put in our room now. So I'm going to actually set up a quick one for you. We're going to do tables. We're going to set up a room with 8 tables and 2 people at each table. And we're going to say 3 tables across. So let me add that in here. So it's a total of 16 chairs. There's my tables. You can see it populates in there. PowerSchool does that for us. Then we would just drag our students into whatever seats we have them in our seating chart and drop them on top of there. Then you could also set up, so for your sub, if they want to know if they really, or for anybody that wants to know how your classroom is set up, you could put the door in here. Let me see here. There it is, the front door to your room. You could put the teacher's desk, and you could drag these around also the whiteboard or chalkboard, whatever you have in your room, a smartboard, you can put that in different parts of the classroom also. Then you would just save it. And you could have different layouts. You could save different layouts, so pretty simple to use. So all this is all for your attendance. You have your single day, and I'm not going to save this right now. We have our single day attendance. That's the one you use primarily. You have your multi-day if you want to check to make sure your books are correct, your seating chart and your seating chart design. And like I said, you could get all 4 of these through just clicking on the chair. Or if you want, you go to multi-day there or seating chart right there. Okay, a couple more things here on our home screen. We have our backpack, and a lot of people like using the backpack. So if you click on the backpack, this will give you a list of the students that are currently in your classroom, and you can get some more information about those students. So we're going to click on Grace Braun right here. And right now it's set to our submit log entry. So if you have a log entry you want to send in for a student to the dean's office, or you just want to log something that goes into PowerSchool for a student, you could put the subject of that log entry and then put your log entry here and then submit it. So let's go to some other screens that you have here. The one that will be your primary screen will be your quick lookup, and that's right here. And with quick lookup, you will get to see the students' classes, their current grades in those classes, and the teachers they have and which rooms. And you can click on, let's click on the French 2 here. You click on that grade and see why that student has that grade if the assignments were in there. So no assignments are in for that student. So that's quick lookup. Easy way to get a lot of information on a student. They also have demographics, and this is where you could get emails, phone numbers, information about the student, parents, guardians, date of birth, a lot of information here with demographics. Then there's a couple other ones here. I'm not going to go through all these for time's sake here. We have schedule matrix, so you want to see where that student is. I'll go through this one, which classes they have, and where you could find them in the building at any time. And term grades, you want to see GPAs, different things with the grades, overall grades. So you click on term grades, and a couple other things here. So this is a great place to go to find some information on your students. And again, this is the backpack in PowerSchool. So right on your homepage right here, the backpack. Then we got a couple more here. This is print reports. We're not necessarily going to be using this a lot. Some of you might use this, and this is for PE waivers, this little icon here. So again, not sure if we're going to be using that in the school as a whole. Over here to the left, really quickly in this video, we're almost done with this first PowerSchool video on the home screen. We have a schedule, and the schedule is for you, yourself, the teacher. So it shows your schedule, where you should be and what classes you are teaching. We have a staff directory, which will show the directory of all the teachers here at TF South and their email addresses. If you do not have those, that's one way to find them. Then we had a couple other things here, which we really do not have to use. We have reports, and these reports are a class attendance audit. So if you want to print out your attendance from what you've been entering into PowerSchool, you can do so. But you do not have to do so. So this is just another way to print some reports. And I'll show you a different way in another video on some other reports you can print out. So that was our first PowerSchool video on the home screen. Again, hopefully that helped you out. Thanks for watching, and later.